Alright, just wanted to, let's see, put that there. Alright, there we go. Been working on this app. I've been trying to get back to using it. What's up, everybody? Christian Ballard here with Ballard Sports Media, coming at you live tonight for a Q&A. Got something I do want to talk about, though. You notice in the title, early betting lines for college football. I saw this the other day. Let me find it. Now, I don't know whether or not to really trust these lines or not. But hold on, let me find it real quick. But I saw these, and I guess Vegas or whoever got bored or whatever and just like put out some lines for some games. I'm not sure if I can find which one I was looking at, but I don't know. But there was some pretty close ones I saw. I think one that kind of stuck out to me was Bama being a 7 or 7.5 point favorite in the Iron Bowl this year. I don't know. There we go. I was looking at it and it looked like it was bad quality, but anyway, let me check the chat. Nate Kingston, what's up, Nate? And Randall Anderson. Hey, hope you guys are doing good. This is a Q&A, and I see a first question on here by Randall. Is Bama and Georgia in there? I think I did see that. Again, I'm trying to figure it out. I can't remember where I got the betting lines from. Hold on. I think I opened it up on my phone, or it's on my home screen. But let me see. I think I'm still on there. Yeah. Let me find it real quick. Bookmarks. I can find it. Hold on, because I was looking at it yesterday. Crap. Thought I was. Where'd it go? I can't find it. I don't know, but some interesting ones. But anyway, well, we can move past that. Is Michigan and Nebraska in there too? I'm not sure. I could probably find a different one. See, here's what I don't understand. What is the best website to use for finding lines for games? I'm curious. Okay, so I'm looking at one called oddshark.com. Now, I don't know whether this is trustworthy or not, but we're going to roll with this and look at what this has to say at least. So let's see. You look at this game right here. This is going to be interesting. Saturday, August 29th. Consider that week 0 because not everyone plays then. Navy, Notre Dame. That's going to be an interesting game. I mentioned that on a live stream a couple weeks ago. Notre Dame opens up a 14.5 point favorite, at least according to oddshark.com. Here, I can put the link in there. Yeah. All right. Let me see. I'll put the link in the chat right there for you if you want to check that out. So you can check that out. Go to that website. That's what I'm looking at right now. Again, I don't know if this is trustworthy or not. Nate Kingston, I'm a house divided with Nebraska and Michigan. I didn't even know that was a rivalry at all. I'm going to be honest with you. Clemson and Georgia Tech is not on here. They really don't have a whole lot of lines. Baylor, a 1 point favorite over Ole Miss. Let me find the Bama game. I'm curious. They only got like 2 or 3 lines. That's ridiculous. Don't even try that link. Don't even try it. But anyway, we can move past that. I think I did see where the Iron Bowl though was supposed to be like a 7 point spread. I think Bama was favored. That's probably because it's only at Bryant Denny. Excuse me 1 second, I'll be right back. But, so. Anyway, so we can move past some early lines, but I think a couple that I saw was what do they favor? Like they favored Bama in the Georgia game, like a touchdown or so. I think 7.5, whatever it was, you know. I'm not really sure. But it's going to be interesting. It's too early to put lines out. The experts just did this because they're bored. So anyway, I'm going to move on. Let me catch up with some comments. Let's see. Nate Kingston on the House divided with Nebraska and Michigan. I think I read that one. Nebraska hates Michigan too because they divided national championships in '97. Are you saying they both claimed one? That's messed up.
What do you want from Sonic?
What?
What do you want from Sonic?
Well, Oreo Blast or whatever. Something like that. Thank you. So anyway. So, sports is still canceled. I guess they're looking at May 1st to bring back at least baseball, which I guess isn't too late. Baseball was supposed to start on Thursday this past week on the 26th, just 2 days ago. I did a live stream for that, I think. I'm not sure if Randall showed up for that. I think I saw you in there. I know I got a couple people. I think I got Gatorhater to show up. I still got some preview videos I want to do. So let me double check and see what I've done so far for preview videos. I've done 7. I have done Bama, Clemson, Tennessee, Penn State, Florida, Ohio State, and Florida State so far. I know I want to do Iowa. I think at some point maybe like Michigan or whatever. There's still quite a few teams that I want to preview and look at for the 2020 season. Going forward, whether they're bad or not. Like you can look at a team in the ACC, right, and say they're terrible. We know what's going to happen. 5-7 or 6-6, and they're going to crap the bed in a bowl game. Still, you still never know. Like I called up on Feinbaum when I did the Florida State preview, and I told him, I said, I don't know how you can get worse than Willie Taggart and what he did. I mean, listen, that guy. I don't know. I don't even know what Florida State was thinking hiring Willie Taggart. But Mike Norvell has got to be the guy. Not necessarily to make it a championship team, but get this team to a bowl game and win them a bowl game. It could be the Birmingham Bowl, the Tax Slayer, the Outback. Whatever bowl game it is, get this team to a winning program. Okay, Mike Norvell, don't screw this up. Come on. I want CWS in Omaha. What is that? What's CWS? A bit confused on that. So, which by the way, with MLB is postponed because of the virus and everything. Which, man, I'm just hoping it can go away. I really hope it can go away. College World. Oh, the College World Series. Okay. Again, man, even though there's no sports right now, like take MLB for example. They're replaying some games from like the past couple years. I think they've been doing the playoff games. They did the Nationals and Astros World Series Game 7 the other day. And it says it's live. Come on, consider it a premiere. But anyway, so sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Yeah, we are on the air, and I say on the air, but I'm live. Anyway, this is a Q&A, so if you have questions, I got answers, most likely. So one game I think I mentioned when I did the Ohio State and Penn State game was the game between those two teams. Ardos, Chesty, or cheaters. Ardos. Oh, you're talking about the Astros. Okay, yeah, they're cheaters. They're downright. Listen, who? You have to cheat in baseball to win a game. There's something wrong with you. Like there is seriously something wrong. It's ridiculous. But anyway, so I did again, as I was mentioning, I did an Ohio State preview last week. A couple weeks ago, I did Penn State, and I still don't know who to pick for that game. I guess I like Ohio State because they're more talented and they're gonna probably be better. But don't count Penn State out. They're gonna get better this year. They recruited really well. They have a chance to beat Ohio State and possibly win the Big Ten this year. So don't be snoozing on them like people have. And I'm not saying that everyone has been or whatever, but I feel like what James Franklin's doing with that program is really good. So my iPad is acting up. Yeah, I hate Apple. I've had an iPhone before a couple times and it sucks. Just gonna be real with you. So again, this is Q&A. You got questions, I got answers. So feel free to ask anything, and we try to keep it clean. Try not to keep it too personal. I'm not, but so still trying to figure out what happened last night with BBD. I'm sure you guys know who he is. He was live streaming and it cut out on him. I guess he made a post on YouTube today or last night or whatever, basically talking about like the trolls have found someone new to mess around with, referring to him or whatever. I mean, but so shout out to BVD. Hopefully your streaming can be back up pretty soon and everything, and sorry to hear about those trolls. So And again, it really sucks they canceled sports. I mean, just think the Rays were going to win the World Series this year. This was going to be our year to get further in the playoffs. And so, but all right. So okay, here we go. Normally for Q&A, I like to make it where the viewers ask the questions, but I'm going to ask y'all some questions. Let's talk NFL draft for a second. And again, if you missed this stream and you're rewatching this, what's your opinion for Minnesota 2020? I want to do a Minnesota preview too. I'm not really sure. I haven't checked out their schedule or looked back at last year all that much. They were pretty good though. In fact, the Minnesota Gophers YouTube channel, and recommended on YouTube right here, currently live with the Penn State game last year. Let me turn this down. I could put this on. I'll watch it, but I'm not gonna call it or anything. But they're replaying sports on YouTube. But I don't know. I don't really know what to expect from them. I guess they'll be pretty good. PJ Fleck has done a great job. He did pretty good last year with that bowl game. Didn't they win the Outback Bowl? Hold on. 2020. Come on, type. 2020 Outback Bowl. Yeah, they beat the Barn 31-24. They beat Auburn. And they were ranked 18 at the time. Auburn was 12. I guess I expect them to do pretty good. Will they take a step forward or back? I'm not sure, but they won't. I doubt they're gonna, crap the bed and just leave. You know what I mean? But I'll get into them pretty soon. I got a lot of teams I want to preview, so stick around. You don't want to miss it. Let me see here. Let me check something. Again, hit that like and subscribe. Really do appreciate it. So. It'll be interesting to see. It will be interesting to see what. Oh, is BBD live? Crap. I thought he wasn't able to stream, right? Because he posted something yesterday. He wasn't able to stream or whatever. His stream got taken down and everything. I know Lou's live. But again, I don't know what to think about Michigan. Or not Michigan, Minnesota. But I'll do a preview video for them pretty soon. I got, again, quite a few teams I want to preview. Quite a bit of time left this year. Between now and we're not even in summer yet. We got time to preview quite a few teams. I even want to do Auburn, so. Let's see. Guess what, Randall? I'm a bit confused right now. So, Ndamukong Suh re-signed with the Bucks. That's a good thing. I think we bring back Vita Vea too, and those two guys play really well on defense in the tackle position, and and they're beast. Man, Vita Vea is a little undervalued if you ask me. Um, he made another stream after that. Well, it's not there now. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Randall. Lou is live. I didn't see where BBD was live though. That's the thing. But anyway, so let's see. Where was that? Get back real quick to some early betting lines. I'm curious a little bit. What did I say the animal was? I don't know. I'll focus more on lines as we get close to football season. We still got a long way off. I think it's ridiculous. I mean, it's interesting, but it's kind of ridiculous that we're already trying to bet on games, or even trying to think about betting on games that are 6 months away. You know, come on. It's good enough. So, let me double check something right quick. Randall, I just checked my notifications for I did apparently get a notification that BVD was live, but that was like 20 minutes ago. It's not there now. I don't know if 6-second stream. I guess he was just testing something. Because it also says Sunday live. So I guess he was just trying to make sure it was good or something. I don't know, but what is this? Anyway, it doesn't look like anyone's watching right now, but if you want to hop in and say hello and all that, feel free to. I have to hop in on some streams and all that, check in with some people. So, anyone want to take a guess though? Like, let me ask you guys this: if you were to favor, like, what is one game you're looking to see this year, and what would you make the spread to be? I don't know. One game that really, I'm serious. I'm interested in um, That's weird, Randall. Maybe it's something on your end because it says I'm still going, but anyway. So, what's one game again that you want to see this year in college football? The number one game you want to see, and what would you make the line? Who would you favor? Now I know we're probably not experts on betting and stuff, but I don't know. The lower the number is, the closer the game is. So, or that you expect it to be. I would say, let's see. There's quite a few games I want to see, but I would probably take, take the Bama Georgia game. I would favor Bama. Georgia's going to be a good team this year, so I don't know what I would favor them by. Maybe a touchdown favorite for Bama, and Georgia's like a touchdown underdog or something. Make it 6. Maybe even less than that. Maybe 4 or 5 points. I think it could be that close, but Bama UGA, Bama by 7. I'd take that. Now, if that game were in Athens, Georgia gets home field advantage. They're really good at home. I would probably make them a favorite, honestly. But it would still be close. Don't get me wrong. I'm not sleeping on Alabama, but you get home field advantage. You get home field advantage. You know what I mean? Like, you're getting your crowd, you're getting your fans, you're getting the atmosphere and everything of the environment that you're in. That helps motivate you and keep you in the game, kind of. So, am I thinking exactly? Yeah. Yeah, I know, right? I'm kidding. My grandfather is a very smart man, and whenever I tell him, I call him Pop Pop. I'm like, "You're right, Pop Pop." He's like, "I know I'm right." Yeah. So, but as for the Iron Bowl, I don't even know. First off, we're not giving up 48 points to Auburn this year. Not more. We're giving up way less than that. Alabama's defense is going to be legit this year. So keep your eye on that. I really want to see Jordan Battle. I think he got a couple games where he was on the field a couple times, but he didn't really do much. He'll be a junior this year. But if Michigan gets Ohio State this year, can Michigan get to the CFP? That's a good question. I think so. I think if you beat... Well, I think it depends, because you got to think they're in the same division as Ohio State and Penn State. If Michigan goes undefeated, or it's like 11-1 or whatever, but let's say you beat Ohio State and Penn State. If you beat Ohio State and Penn State, you're at the top of your division. Most likely have one loss, depending on who you lose to or whatever, right? And you have a good chance to win the Big Ten and make it to the playoffs. Definitely. Let me see. You could go 12-0, beat everybody on your schedule, win the Big Ten, make it in. You could go 11-1, maybe with a loss to like Penn State or whatever, make it in. You could go like 9-2 heading into that game, win it, be 10-2 on the season, have 2 losses to whoever. I would put you in just for that. I don't care how bad or good they were. They finally got over the Ohio State. Now this is it. Put them in. Just come on, let them have it. Let's see. Randall says defense will definitely be better. I agree. And Pete Golding's young. I don't blame Pete Golding all that much. I do. But we were playing a lot of inexperience. Like, that was one of those first time things for Alabama where you're playing a lot of freshmen. and sophomores that are inexperienced. Now those guys have had some experience on the field and off the field, training and everything, although this year is kind of off because of the virus, but I do expect it to get better. I do. Now they've had some experience. Nick Saban's mad right now. He's getting it ready. He's like, I don't like how y'all were last year. Some of it was my fault, but we're getting back at it. We're not giving up 48 points to the barn again. I guarantee you that's what Nick Saban's like right now. That is, if he was coaching right now, which he is coaching, don't get me wrong, don't get it twisted. But they're not doing anything because of the whole virus. There's no practice or anything, so that kind of takes away some time. But anyway, let me see. You know what I saw the other day, or really yesterday, was some highlights. We need to consider that we may not have a season. Yeah, probably right. Which would suck. I mean, dude, this virus has got to go. I mean, it cannot be that bad to where we gotta cancel sports. I mean, my goodness. I get people are getting sick and dying from it. I understand that. But we have to cancel sports over it? It's getting out of hand. It's ridiculous. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're enjoying this live stream so far. Really would appreciate it. Hit that thumbs up. I'm a little bored. I guess I'm just working with these. But yeah, this COVID is really kicking us in the butts, you know. It's, if you're a sports fan, and just in general, I know it's not just sports, but still. Alright, thanks, Randall. Do appreciate it. You're good people, man. I always enjoy you showing up in the chat, live streams, and videos that are non-live streams and all that. Really do appreciate it. I think I made you a moderator too. It doesn't show on this app who's a mod or who's not, but I think you and Nate are both moderators. But for some reason it doesn't show that there's a wrench or anything. But anyway. So I'll tell you this. I really wanted to play football at Alabama a few years ago when I kind of had it in my mind that I would, but I'm gonna be honest, and it's stuff like that you just learn. If you want something, you got to work hard for it. I didn't really do anything. I just dreamed about it. I should have though, but it's not where I'm gonna go. I'm going to a local school But if I could play a pro sport, though, I'm going to be honest, I don't want to play in the NFL. But if I could play a pro sport, I would play baseball, hands down. I would. I'd be pretty good, too. You think I'm playing? I played Little League Baseball a few years ago with my brother on the same team. The best I hit was a double. We won the state championship. You know why we won? Because the other team didn't have enough players, because they never showed up. That's stupid. When you win automatically, where's the fun in that? There are no tears. There are no, hey, good game. You didn't even do anything. You showed up, the other team forfeited, and you walked home. But you gotta hurt feelings sometimes. That's life. You're gonna get butt hurt. What did one of my favorite shows to watch is Last Man Standing, and the main character, it's Tim Allen, Mike Baxter, He has a mug that says, if you're not hurting feelings, you're losing. I agree. Listen, I'm not saying you go out and you be a jerk, but man, if you're having a competition, you gotta play hard, man. You gotta go after it. You can't be like, I don't want to hurt their feelings by winning and gloating. So that's only in competition, though. Outside of competition, be as nice as you can. I've struggled with that. I'll be honest. I can be a jerk sometimes. But, you know, aren't we all, in a way, somehow a jerk? There's always that one part of us. I don't know what it is. But, man. Double check the chat. Catch up on some messages. I guess I'm already caught up. We're missing some people like Koki for Life and Gator Hater tonight. But I do appreciate Nate and Randall for showing up. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Again, I try to do this on Fridays and Saturdays, but, you know, it's nothing's really ever a true guarantee, but you try to do what you can, I guess. So, if you did miss my volunteer video earlier, not like volunteer, I'm talking about the Tennessee Volunteers, because I saw something or whatever about like a rivalry or something about the third Saturday in October rivalry, right? I don't remember what it was. I guess I saw something on Facebook about the rivalry. And this is, again, late March. We're not even anywhere close to the third Saturday in October. And it just got me thinking, and I'm like, you know, I'm subscribed to some volunteer fans. BBD, Volunteer Roadshow, Christian Skelton. You can go check them out. And I'm like, I got nothing but respect for them and their team. It's not Auburn. And heck, I even got respect for Auburn fans. I hate their team so much, don't get me wrong. I'll be honest, I don't hate Tennessee. First off, what have they ever done to Alabama? I get the rivalry. I'm sure there's history with Bear Bryant and whoever as the Vols head coach, but I mean, come on, it's nowhere near the Iron Bowl rivalry. I'm not saying that this isn't a rivalry at all or anything. I'm not saying that at all. But I mean, come on, it's not as intense, you know, and it is one-sided, clearly. Bama owns them. I really can only think of like one or two times since Saban's been there when the Vols clearly had a chance. Okay, I guess it's always been close. There's sometimes where we straight up just murdered them, but I mean, even last year, it was only a 14-point game. You go back to 2009 in that game, Terrence Cody blocked that field goal. It should have been made, but they survived that. Bama did. So I have no hatred for Volunteers. Not at all. Used to be intense. Yeah, it used to be. It's not so much anymore. But don't sleep on Jeremy Pruitt and the Volunteers either. Jeremy Pruitt is doing something with that program. I know it. So again, some more preview videos to come. I'll do Auburn. I'll do what are some others? I guess Iowa, Michigan. You know, there's quite a few that I want to do in the SEC. I guess some more ACC teams. Big 10, Big 12, Pac-12. I haven't done any Big 12 yet or Pac-12. I think I want to do like Oregon and Washington and Oklahoma, Texas. I mean, there's quite a few teams, but if you guys have any teams that you want to see me do, let me know. I've already done Bama, Clemson, Tennessee. I went through this already. Florida, Florida State, Ohio State, Penn State, So, but all right, what are these channels live for? Let's see, what's SG1 Sports doing? St. Mary's versus Rutgers, NCAA tournament round 1 simulation. Guess they already put out their first round mock draft. I'll have to check that out. It'll be interesting. And again, I guess I do a 7-round mock draft, all the picks, in Word document. I go through each one, who's picking where. I don't even try to mess with trades because I'm going to be honest, that's not me. That's not my style. I believe in trades, but man, it is so risky to pick who's going to trade up and down, right? Now, you can say all you want to, oh, this team would trade up for Tua. I get that, but what are you getting out of it? What are you willing to get out of that trade? So I just don't mess with it. If I do see a trade that actually happens prior to the draft, I put it in, but yeah, I don't know. I just don't touch trades, But so anyway, I really don't have a whole lot, but you guys see Antonio Brown when Bruce Arians was asked about Antonio Brown. It's like, do you have any interest in trying to sign him or talk to him? He's like, yeah, not going to happen. I'm like, thank you. Because listen, Antonio Brown is a great player. Don't get me wrong. Right? And I really hate to say that someone's a bad person. But man, he ain't. Come on. This is Antonio Brown. Anyway. Again, hit that like and subscribe and all that good stuff. Really would appreciate it. Oop. So anyway, I guess I'll go ahead and get off here. I do appreciate Randall Anderson and Nate Kingston for stopping in tonight. Always appreciate you guys showing up and showing out on my channel like you guys do. Anyone else who showed up, I do appreciate it, whether you typed in the comments or not. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get off. Thanks so much for watching and tuning in tonight. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button, all that good stuff. Hit that like, and right there, subscribe as well. And I guess that's pretty much it. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get off. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thanks so much for watching and tuning in tonight. And I will see you guys next time. Until then, Ballard Sports Media, checking out. Roll Tide.